Hi, my name is Cindy. I am a single mother of three beautiful kids, Dadrian, Serenity, and Mackenzie. Often I strive to build for them generational wealth, both physical and spiritual. Well, the spiritual wealth has flourished within each of them, including myself. However, our finances beg to differ. Now, before you judge, my decision to be unemployed has not been that of my own. My entire being has been led by God. Walking in a season where we must learn to fully place our trust in Him has been hard, but we made it. We no longer serve mammon. Yay! We've learned to trust, ask, and to expect God. Trust God for who He says He is. Ask God for what He said He'll give, and to wait in expectation of what He said He'll do. And man, what a ride we've had. This next leg of our race is where we use those three lessons learned to activate our next level of faith. Glory to glory, faith to faith. This is where you all come in. Here in a few, I will pitch to you three business ideas that I have been manifesting since 2015. But at this current time, I'm only focusing on the one, which will be a family soul food restaurant. This restaurant will not only provide employment and ownership for myself, but in return, it will create employment opportunities for my own children and those of the community. The idea number one, the brand. It's a nonprofit. My vision for the brand was inspired by the YMCA of Jackson, Tennessee. Experiencing foster care really had begun to take a toll on my reassurance of if someone could actually love me. Well, here is where I first remember experiencing God. The people were a different kind of kindness. Their spirits were pure, and as a kid, I could feel that. It allowed me to build friendship, community, and gave me a place to call home. This is where I also first discovered Tyler Perry, but I digress. I hope to bring the same plus more to the children of my community through the building up of the brand. Our motto is, God is, Jesus was, I am the brand. Number two, a place to call home. It's also a nonprofit. My vision here is to feed, shelter, and support struggling addicts, the homeless, and foster children aging out of the system. I don't want to provide only food and shelter, but I want to provide for each of them with a better option. I want to offer transitional housing, work-study programs, and on-campus schooling. I want to offer each of them community. A place for them to interact without being judged. I want to offer them a sense of belonging. I want to help each of them to better transition into a world where they can and will flourish. Idea number three, last but not least. Daisy's Soul Food Restaurant, inspired by my very own grandmother, Daisy Mays. My grandmother was an awesome lady, and I didn't understand how awesome she was until her funeral. Many people stood and gave accounts of who they knew my grandmother to be. And it was far beyond what how I had viewed her. I saw her as my rescuer, but I misused her because she was so lenient. She was not as strict as my mom. But hearing what other people said about her at her funeral made me realize that I had a gem right before me that I misused. So this is why I want to honor her by naming the restaurant after her. Here, the business will start off small, maybe only a 7 to 10 table restaurant. However, my vision here is to offer my community a taste of home. I grew up in a small town just like the one I live in now, where the people offered a smile and a friendly wave wherever you went. I want to maintain that within this community by bringing back the feel of good food, good laughter with good people. Daisy Soul Food will offer a variety of hometown, Sunday's dinner, family reunion, Saturday night vibes. I hope to offer a small buffet, homemade beverages and desserts, but most of all, I would love to offer those in the community a place to call home. A place where the lonely can gather to commune. A place to celebrate accomplishments in new endeavors. A place to get so filled that your wife has to let out your pants. Let's talk numbers. I'm not well knowledged in this area, so majority of this is a rough estimate based off of what I believe I may need to do to bring the vision to pass. First, $48,000. The $48,000 is just for purchasing the building. I was told by the owners that this price is a steal because the building will come with all of its entrails and more. A conventional oven, a gas stove, more than one freezer chest, refrigerators, dishes, and more. So I think personally that's a good steal. $50,000 would be for extermination, renovation, and startup. Again, I say this is roughly of what I think should be done to bring the vision to pass. This is simply put, I'd like to exterminate to ensure the health of my community. I want to renovate to make the place more me. And there will be other things I know I may run into that I may not have planned for. So in all, I'm hoping to raise $100,000, $100,000. I hope that daisies flourish because my vision is to slowly save for the other projects and to be a proud Black female business owner. Respectfully, in the words of Maya Angelou, my mission in life is not to merely survive, but to thrive, and to do so with a passion. And a passion I do have. May God richly bless you and keep you. Thanks for your time, consideration, and donations. This is how you give. You would be able to give through CendyBonner, Chime, and Cash App. Through CendyBonner, you will be able to use debits, credit cards of many different varieties. You will be able to use Venmo, and you will also be able to give through, forgot the other one. I will put the links underneath the video when I post it. But there are many different ways to give through CendyBonner. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.